That was a great win for us. Lipscomb is a team that has come in tested. They've played against a few BCS opponents in Texas Tech and Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt beat them by 16 or 18 earlier in the season, but a very competitive game. They're very well coached. They run a difficult offense to defend. They set a lot of screens. They're a very smart team. They actually know how to set their players up and read things very well. I thought defensively we had our most complete game. I felt like we really communicated well. We went in with the intention of switching the screens away from the ball, and I thought for the most part we did an excellent job with that. Another thing is I thought our rebounding was phenomenal. This is 2 out of the last 3 games where we've held our opponent under 10 rebounds and 10 offensive rebounds, let me say. And we're back up at an 18 margin on the boards again, which is huge, and I think that's really important for us. The other thing that I was really excited about was I thought in the second half we really came out and combined the 2 styles we've really been trying to combine, which is a contain and contest defense with the same fast break paced mentality and on the offensive end. And I thought this was the first time we really had a complete 40-minute performance defensively and a complete 20 minutes on offense in the second half. So I was really proud of them.
Coach, you talked about defense. They were trying to control the pace, playing slow, and you guys were able to get some turnovers. Just talk a little bit more about the defense and how you prepared and what you thought about coming into this game.
Yeah, well, again, we knew that they were a motion-oriented team that liked to set a lot of screens. They primarily go out of a 4-out set. They do involve their center quite a bit in the screens, and that creates a lot of mismatches. We felt like their strength was in catching and shooting, and so what we really tried to do was challenge our team to be there on the catch and force them to dribble. We thought that that would give us the best advantage as far as preventing them from using their strengths against us. So we thought we were probably the more athletic team overall, and that we needed to use that to our advantage. So again, we just really wanted to get them in a position where they weren't able to hold the ball over their head and look and make decisions. We wanted to force them into action.
And kind of another slow game from 3-point. Kind of going forward, where does that fit into your offense, pushing the tempo, and how do you look to improve on that going forward?
Well, we have had 2 games in a row where we kind of struggled from 3-point range. But you see that, and then and you see I don't remember the exact stat. It was 1 for 10 in the first half, 3 for 8 in the second half. And I thought, as I stated in the second half, I felt like we were playing at the offensive pace we wanted to play at, and those 3-point shots were uncontested. And in the first half, I thought we were a little lethargic, walked the ball up the floor, and when you're playing a slow down pace, it's really hard to get open looks from the 3-point line. When you're attacking in transition and keep defenders on their toes, all of a sudden, you're attacking lane lines and you have help defenders, and when you kick the ball out, you get an open look at the 3. And I think that was the difference in the percentage between overall in the second half.
And a big night from these guys. Almost had double-doubles. Just talk about their performance.
I know. I tell you what, let's see. It's got 24 rebounds between the 2 of them, 18 points and 24 rebounds. Both of them finished 1 point shy of a double-double. I believe that would have been both of their second double-doubles for the year. So their effort's been tremendous. They're splitting time right now a lot at the what we call our 4 position, our power forward position. And right now, these last few games, they've been phenomenal. They've really done a good job. They're a handful for a lot of teams. A lot of teams may be bigger than us at the power forward slot, but a lot of them don't move like we do and don't have the athleticism or the skill set we do.
And Kenyatta, this second start in a row. How do you feel starting the game out? What's it different from coming off the bench?
Well, actually, I used to like coming off the bench, but now it feels good starting or whatever because I want to help set the pace and tempo. So I just try to get out there and do everything I can, rebound, defend.
And Danielle, 14 rebounds tonight. Just talk about what you saw and you felt like you could come out and dominate, or what happened tonight.
I feel so because Coach Frank told me at the beginning of the season to have the most overall rebounds. So that's what I felt like I should do when I come out into every game.
How do you feel about that? You were trying to get more rebounds? Is it going to be a competition between you two?
It's going to be a competition because I'm going to be the leading offensive rebounder. So.
I think these are 2 players that both are capable of double-doubles on any given night. Again, we've been fortunate that, a couple of nights ago, Kenyatta might not have had quite the output that Danielle did, but the opening game of the year, it was Kenyatta that had the game over Danielle. And so Ultimately, I think if we can get these two to give us close to 18 points, 18 rebounds as a combined effort, I think that's great production out of these two.
And you said complete defensive performance tonight, and they came out really attacking in the second half. For the second game in 3 days, how do you feel about that performance? And
Well, I
going
think
into the third game.
Yeah, I think that's encouraging. I think it's a huge tribute to the practice that they put in, the efforts that they've been putting in outside of the games. They've really had to learn a totally new system, and that's not always easy to do. So I think they are consistently learning more and more what our expectations are. Like I said, we learned early on, and we will continue to learn as we go how we can become the strongest team we can be. And as long as we continue to grow each day and they continue to provide the effort in practice, I think this will be a great squad by the end of the year.
And talk about a little bit what you might see from Louisiana Tech Saturday on the road. First game on the road.
Yeah. A team I'm a little familiar with. I've spent about the last 10 years in the conference with them, so it's exciting to go back to Ruston again. I tell you, they're going to be a competitive team. They're very solid. They're a team that's kind of like Lipscomb in the sense that they've been battle tested. They've already played a couple of BCS schools, a couple of SEC schools, and so it's going to be a great challenge for us, a great test for us. They're very well coached. Coach Weatherspoon does a phenomenal job. They'll be an athletic team, but they'll also have a lot of skill to them. I think that we will be two teams that have a lot of the same strengths in our athleticism and our ability to rebound. So we're ready to square off against them and ready to go have some good food. Ruston's got some good food, so that's always good. The big people like to eat. I'm one of those big people, so I'll take that.